The latest on the World Cup draw, all times local. 8:50 p.m. Iceland coach Heimir Hallgrímsson wants a divorce from Croatia. Drawn to play the Croats yet again, Hallgrímsson says we seem to be a married couple. Iceland won its qualifying group ahead of runner-up Croatia, and the Croats then won a playoff to qualify for the 2014 tournament. Hallgrímsson hopes 15,000 of Iceland's population of about 330,000 will travel to Russia for their games. Iceland opens against Argentina and then plays Nigeria before facing Croatia. 8:15 p.m. Germany coach Joachim Löw says it will be tougher for his team to win the title in Russia than it was in Brazil. The last team to win back-to-back World Cup titles was Brazil in 1962, and Löw says a second time is very difficult. Löw says of course we are one of the favorites. Brazil, Argentina, France, all of them want to have the title. Looking back at the 7-1 semi-final rout of host Brazil in 2014, Löw says next year it will be more difficult. Germany will open against Mexico, and also play South Korea and Sweden, who could have Zlatan Ibrahimovic return from international retirement. Löw says he likes Ibrahimovic because he is one of the best strikers ever, he scores goals that are unbelievable. 7:45 p.m. Russia will have some homework to do before facing Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Uruguay at the World Cup. Russia coach Stanislav Cherchesov says we've never played any of these teams and I've never seen them. Cherchesov says the only thing we know is that Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah plays for Egypt, and that Edinson, Cavani and Luis Suarez play for Uruguay. Russia will face Saudi Arabia on June 14 in the opening game of the World Cup in Moscow. The host team will then play Egypt on June 19 in St. Petersburg and Uruguay 6 days later in Samara. 7:05 p.m. Here are the groups for the World Cup. Group A, Russia, Uruguay, Egypt, Saudi Arabia. Group B, Portugal, Spain, Iran, Morocco. Group C, France, Peru, Denmark, Australia. Group D, Argentina, Croatia, Iceland, Nigeria. Group E, Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Serbia. Group F, Germany, Mexico, Sweden, South Korea. Group G, Belgium, England, Tunisia, Panama. Group H, Poland, Colombia, Senegal, Japan. 7 p.m. Panama will make its World Cup debut against Belgium in Sochi on June 18. The Central American team advanced ahead of the United States in its qualifying group. 6:55 p.m. Russia will play Saudi Arabia in the opening game of next year's World Cup, a match between the lowest-ranked teams in the FIFA rankings. The Group A match will take place on June 14 at the 81,000 capacity Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow. Also in the group are Uruguay and Egypt. Russia goes into its home World Cup ranked 65th in the world, the lowest ranked of any of the 32 teams in the tournament. Saudi Arabia is 63rd. 6:50 p.m. Iceland's debut at the World Cup will be against Lionel Messi and Argentina. The smallest nation ever play at the World Cup will play the two-time champions on June 16 at Spartak Stadium in Moscow. Iceland, with a population of 330,000 people, won its qualifying group after reaching the quarterfinals at the 2016 European Championship.